Hi everyone, welcome along to today's video. So those of you that know me well and you've been on this channel a long time know that I have to wear hearing aids. Yeah, it's one of those things in life. You get older, things happen, and one of the common ones is hearing. So I've been wearing the normal type of hearing aids, which are these sort that clip behind your ear, and the little plug here sits right inside your ear. It's an ear dome, they call them. Now that's okay, but after a while it really gets irritating behind the inside the ear there, and you tend to want to pull it out and scratch your ear because it's so itchy and horrible, and after a while you just got to take them out. You can't stake it for too long, and that's the problem with them. So let's get straight to it and we'll open the box, shall we? So on opening the box you get presented with this. Yeah, it looks a lot like an ear in there. Okay, a manual to set things up and get it all going. A authenticator, I'll show you what that is in a bit. The actual headset itself, and a lovely carry case. It zips up beautiful, as I say, with a lovely ear on the front. Great. And we have a charging cable here to charge them up with. This is one of those magnetic ones, by the way, that sticks on the side of the headphone. I'll show you in a second because I'm going to charge them up so that they're ready for use. Oh, by the way, on the back of this authenticator unit, they call it, it takes 3 AA batteries that come with it, okay? As you can see, once the connector goes on, you get a little red light indicating that it's charging up there, as you can see it. So, once the authenticator has got its Bluetooth connection with the earphones, you can then carry on with, turn up, and there's the volume, and there's the right ear. You can see you can change it to 1000 Hertz right, 2000 right, and 4000, and probably where most people's hearing is really bad, up in the high frequencies, like mine, so I know I need loads. Then you've got your modulation, which is the actual volume of the overall headphones themselves. Now, as you can see, it's fairly easy to set up with this fitting device, and the good thing with this is that this is kind of independent, and you can do without a mobile phone with this, and that's the great thing about it. If you haven't got a mobile phone, then you can still use this device to set up the hearing aids. So now let's move on to the app, shall we, which I really like, so we'll move to that right away. So we downloaded it and installed the app from Mearsun, and this is what you get, My Functions, and the most important one of all of these on here is this one here. And it's the fitting list. As you can see, I've got a few saved in there of the settings that I like. So for TV, I like a particular set of settings. Right, high volume, I've got it set to higher volume. And I've also got right ear lower, because that's my sensitive one. The left ear needs upping, whereas that right one wants lowering. I can now go out to a restaurant, my favourite pub, and still set them up to the environment there. If we was now in a different place, I can set all these frequencies up.
Question is whether they would go as far as extraditing former President Duterte to The Hague to stand trial, and of course it might be argued.
So Al, how are you getting on with your new bone conducting hearing aids?
Pretty good actually, yes. I'm finding quite good. I've selected the TV function on there because I've already set it up for the front room TV, so it's very, very good so far.
Excellent. I'm finding it much better because I can have the television sound down a little bit lower now, because it was a little bit loud before. And I know you had hearing aids before, but what I really like about these ones is your ears aren't plugged up, so I can talk to you through the storyline, about the storyline, while we're watching the telly.
You have to say it a bit louder sometimes. I've not got these in.
Wow, you don't normally sit indoors watching television with your hat on, but I know you did it for your viewers. But should we just take your hat off and have a little look at them?
There you go.
There we go.
And that's what they look like.
Turn your head a little bit, Al. Fantastic. And are they comfortable? Do you like them?
Yeah, pretty comfortable, yeah. They're good. They make a change. I say, what I really like is that I've still got my earring that I have got remaining still working. They're not plugged up, my ear holes, so that's what I kind of really like about them. They're not too bad at all to wear. I'm going to try them in different situations though. There is the book back on. There you go. They're on.
Very nice.
So here I am outside, and I've set them up for listening to the birds and all outside other noises that I usually miss. And I can actually hear some birds. Right?
Oh, but can you hear me say, pop the kettle on now, please?
Unfortunately, yes. So, over the week, having given them a good try in lots of different venues and places, I can say I'm quite satisfied with them. They're a different way of hearing, in a sense. It sounds mad, but it's so nice to have still got your hearing that you've got working for you, and these giving it a push. So it's quite good in that you're not plugged up with the old-fashioned type that I showed you earlier, where you've got the ear domes on the hearing aid that all you're relying on basically is the microphone picking up and plugging the whole sound into your ear. You don't hear any other extraneous noises. I do much prefer this way of listening. So how it's going to work out in time, only time will tell, won't it? And whether they're for you or not, maybe that's a case of you really do maybe need to try them first. But that's up to you. I really like them. Now I'm going to give you a few of the specs from the site, just a 5-second blast of each page, on which you can stall the video and just have a look and a little read, and it will tell you really all you need to know about them. So all I can say is I'm very happy with them. And that's about it. All my videos, you know, is your place to go, Reviewderton 33. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.